Hello, hello. Happy Thursday evening. I wanted to hop on here tonight and talk about what is it that we are hiding. Because chances are we are all hiding something, and here's usually why. Usually it's because of guilt and shame that's been used against us or taught to us. And I want to talk tonight about how that is a weapon you need to take out of your arsenal. And if it's something being applied to you, you need to build your boundary against it. Guilt and shame are not in your best interest. They are not your friend. It is so important that you understand this. I'm going to say it again. Guilt is not your friend. Shame is not your friend. So maybe think of some things of where you felt guilt or shamed in order to do something. An example I can think of really quick off the top of my head is if someone is saying something to the effect of, if you loved me, you would ... What the flip? That is not how you get someone to love you, okay? That is not how you get that. In fact, it will often do the opposite, where it will turn people away. And so I grew up in a family where guilt and shame and manipulation were not used. And so as I got older, as I became a teenager and got in college and had friendships and relationships and people used those methods, I didn't know how to respond to that because I was not used to that. That was not something used in our home, and it threw me for a loop for a bit. I will tell you, because I am a recovering people pleaser, so this is back in the time where I was a people pleaser. I thought that if I just kept doing this, if I just kept doing that, this person would love me or care about me or come to understand me or want to know me or whatever. You guys, it is not serving you. So if you have people doing this to you, you need to build your boundary and build it now. This might require some tough love. This might require you to come into your own place where you feel loved, regardless of that person, where you accept and love yourself. Guilt and shame are just not your friend. It's something I hope each and every person that I come across learns and comes to know that it's not okay. And when people use this against you, when people manipulate, oh my gosh, I have someone in my life who loves to manipulate, and I hate it. I am going to tell people what's up and straightforward, and they can choose to go from there which direction they want to go. I'm not going to play that game. It's not going to work on me anymore. It's vital that you look deep down inside of yourself. If you are living in shame, why is that? Has someone taught that? Has that been self-serving? It's not serving you, if that's the case. Shame, there's a couple of books I would recommend. Brené Brown is really big on talking about shame. Also, there's a book called The Courage to Be Disliked. It's a great book for those of us that are recovering people pleasers. But it's normal and okay that we feel bad about things or guilty about things and decide that, hey, I want to make a change. Shame, however, is not. Shame is something that's much deeper rooted. And often it's because someone has taught you that you should be ashamed of something that you've done or felt or experienced. And shame does not serve you. It does not help you become your best self. It leaves you in a place of feeling like you're unworthy. And I will tell each and every one of you, you are worthy of love. You are worthy of friendship. You are worthy of loving yourself. And you need to find that within yourself and separate those people in your life that are causing those feelings, because shame is not okay. I've said this before, I'll say it again. Find your safe places, you guys. Find your safe spaces. If a person is going to use that as a weapon against you later, then that is not a safe place. You need to find a new safe place. Or maybe it was never a safe place. If you have that concern of, I can't share this because they won't love me, there are people, I will tell you right now, there are people who will love you, who will be by your side, who will stand with you, who will carry you when you need carrying, who will buoy you up when you need it, who will put their arm under your shoulder when you need it. There are those people. You just got to find them. You might be looking in the wrong places, and I hate to say that, but sometimes there will be family members that are not going to be that for you. Growing up the way I have grown up, you would hope and think that family is your safe space, and I have some amazing family members that are a safe space. I also have some that are not. Be very careful about who you let into that circle of safety, because if they do use it as a weapon against you, that's not your friend, family or not, blood or not. That's not someone that's going to serve you. That's not someone that's going to lift you up, make you a better person. Stop hiding. Share your message, share your mess, make your mess your message. I said that before. Be bold, be you. Own your crap. If you've messed up, made mistakes, own it. But don't live in it. Don't let it define you. Don't. And stop. If you are, stop. I know people who've made mistakes and they've allowed it to define them, and it's kept them down for a long time. And they need to be lifted up, and they need people in their lives like you, like hopefully me, that will let them know that I'm a safe space, and whatever you've done, you're loved, you're cared about. We live in a time right now where people are harsh, judgment is high, emotions are high. There's a lot of trauma that's being experienced right now, and we need to not continue that cycle of guilt and shame. That needs to be set aside and put away, and the door locked. It needs to be done. I hope you guys will join with me in making sure that your friends and family know you are willing to be that safe space for someone. I've known teenagers who have same gender attraction and felt like they had nobody they could talk to. I've known people who've wanted to commit suicide and they've felt like they've had no one they could talk to. Find someone you can talk to. Find that safe space, because living in guilt and shame is not going to get you anywhere. And we are all imperfect human beings, you guys. We're all struggling. We're all struggling to be our best self. We're trying so hard. Most of us are trying so hard, and it's not easy. But I will tell you, each and every day is worth it. Each and every effort we make to be better is worth it. Every pain and heartache to get there is worth it. So, with that, I just want you guys to have a fantastic evening and find your safe spaces. Maybe reach out to some family members or friends that maybe they need to hear from you, that you would be willing to be that safe place for them. Good night, you guys. Bye.